Hey, it's the Studley Man Ashley here, and I'm here to tell you that if you want to get the best news and views on video games at the moment, then you should listen in to Game Up every Saturday night, right here on WGS Radio. We'll take a look at some of the big video gaming news of the week, cover all the stories, whether they be stupid, fun, or downright serious. We'll also take a look back at some of the classic franchises and some of the classic games via reviews and retrospective look-backs. Make sure you're here every week, every Saturday, WGS Radio's Game Up. And if you're not, oh dear.
Well, hi everybody, this is Lee Marshall, and you're listening to WGS Radio. It's great!
On this week's Monday Night Raw, we got yet the next channel, the next YouTube cryptic promo, but besides putting it on YouTube, they actually put this on Monday Night Raw. If you think back to when Beth and Natalia were doing their Pin-Up Strong promo, they interrupted that promo and they played the Look Within 2012 promo actually on TV. This is actually the first promo they've actually aired on WWE television programming. Actually, before we play the promo and actually listen... Oh shit, fuck, you're interrupting us!
Behold, the power will come with vengeance to render his anger with fury. The deception the weak have perpetrated will be castigated. The second day of 2012, the prophet will emerge and destroy the weak. It will be the end of the world as you know it.
Jesus is coming!
Look busy. All right, now, Ashley, my question to you is, before we start breaking down this promo and getting your guys' thoughts on it, why do you feel that they actually started this promo this week on Monday Night Raw and not started, 3 weeks ago with the first one, the It Begins one, and airing that both on TV and on YouTube? Why do you think they changed it to having this one on TV and YouTube?
One, possibly to try and discredit the Divas. Because that seems to be a growing trend, the Divas don't eat, What happened on that Super SmackDown? Was it a Super SmackDown or was it the Raw? The only Diva segment was them playing WWE 12 backstage. That was the only wrestling you saw from the Divas that week. You're not seeing the Divas on every show now, which is interesting. I mean, given that it's a 3-hour Raw, I'm guessing you're going to see Divas on there. But then also, come to think of it, why they didn't do it the first? I just think they don't want to bring it along too much as well.
Go ahead.
They want to... I'm trying to think of the right words. They don't want to build it up too much. They let people find it themselves, and clearly it was working, and I think now that we are, 3-4 weeks away, I think it probably worked for them to have the promos on TV for only 3 or 4 weeks, like it was with 22111. Those promos only ran for 3 or 4 weeks. Oh, no, it's 3 weeks, wasn't it? I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in our resident Dixie Carter queef smeller. It's Andy. Andy, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Well, the Quickly Spell promo again states, "Behold, the power will come with vengeance to render his anger with fury. The deception the weak have perpetrated will be castigated. The second day of 2012, the prophet will emerge and destroy the weak. It will be the end of the world as you know it." Andy, when I made the video on YouTube just last night, you had some interesting comments on that video. I was wondering if you can, repeat those comments and here on the radio show tonight.
Yeah, sure. I don't know if anyone's actually seen the video, but if you think back many, many moons ago, probably 10, 15 years ago, when Stephanie used to come out to the ring, she either had a ponytail or pigtails, and Shane always wore a blazer and cream-coloured trousers. The girl and little boy in the video are wearing the same clothes that Stephanie and Shane used to wear. Now, I know Shane's got other pastures new, he's got his own production company. That doesn't mean he's not going to inherit his own father's company when the worst comes to the worst for his father. Could it be we're looking in the wrong direction and it's Stephanie and Shane coming to take control of the WWE and turning it round? I think it's going to be a new Attitude Era, and I think that's why they might come and turn it round.
I'd like to acknowledge Chase Matthews here on the line. Chase, how you doing?
I'm doing okay now. Kind of had a bad week, but I'm doing fine today.
What are your thoughts on this new Look Within 2012 promo?
Well, it's actually catching a lot of buzz. And the third one is probably the most interesting promo that they aired so far. And from the Look Within line, I honestly don't know. Like, there's so many possibilities, you know. But like, what I think it could be Jericho, or it could be the beginning of a new era. Like previous comment. I mean, there's just so many possibilities where you can't really predict it. You know, you just gotta wait and see him. And maybe by the time the day comes, we can piece it together. And you know, but then again, it could be a big swerve. So we'll just see. I mean, it's interesting to say the least, but you know, we just have to see if we can piece it together week by week.
I'd like to reiterate the same thing I said last week. I can see the chat room.
Hey, you know
Anyway,
we're gonna be shitting on you throughout the show.
Well, speaking of shit, Chris, I want to go to you. On the YouTube video, this is a comment from official Curtis and Roy. Their YouTube channel will be in the description box on this episode. He says the children could signify a reasonably old wrestler coming back, but his children will wrestle and he will be their manager. What do you think about that?
Okay. I mean, I like I said, Billy, I'm out of it. I've been up, what, almost 30 hours? I'm totally fucking out of it.
That's your fault.
Well, I mean, well, all right. Basically, what you're saying is
that's because Doug ate his thumb drive.
Basically, what Billy is, wrestlers coming in that are second generations, they have their like father or whatever manage them. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what that person said on the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
that's the comment he left.
I could see that. I mean, because wasn't Ric Flair's son trained by Ric Flair? Or managed?
Yeah, in WCW. I think for a short period of time in WCW. I'm not too sure. I'd like to acknowledge a new caller here on the line from the 727 area code. First of all, welcome to the show. Which man, where are you from?
Oh, Jesus Christ, go blow a goat.
Oh! Oh, ladies and gentlemen, he's back. It's the Iron Reverend Jake Slayer. Rev Jake, it is great to hear from you, and it's great to have you back here on WrestleDown.
Jake, what's shaking, buddy?
Hey, how are you, my friends? I am still alive.
Fine.
I am still well. I am the Iron Reverend Jake Slayer. I am hobo on a mission.
Yeah.
Hobo on a mission, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure you look forward to that coming on YouTube very, very soon.
Yes. I'm gearing up for my camping trip. I'm going cross country, and Nick Bondage told me if I make it to, I just talked to him about a half an hour ago, if I make it to Pensacola, he's bringing an SUV with a trailer and taking me to Baton Rouge.
All right.
That's great to hear from. And also, ladies and gentlemen, from the outer cosmos of his mind, it's the shining star, Rick Star. Rick, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing better now that I heard from Jake. Jake, awesome to hear from you, friend. Good to good to hear from you, buddy.
Ricky. What is up, my brother?
Well, just surviving, my friend. Surviving, just like you, I guess.
Well, yeah.
Jake, my brother from another mother.
Andy.
Hello.
Everyone's here. Even Chris Rogers is here, but who gives a shit about him? He's a dumbass.
Exactly.
Even Ministry's online.
Oh, Ministry's online. Ministry of Darkness. I can't see you, but hey, what's up, Isn't he Welsh? Did we decide he was Welsh?
I don't know.
All right. Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, the number to call in to get your thoughts on this new look within 2012 from 914-803-4615. That's 914-803-4615. And speaking of another new caller, we have another new caller on the line. First off, new caller, welcome to the show. What's your name and where are you from?
Cutting Edge from New Jersey.
Oh, Cutting Edge. Hey, how you doing, Cutting Edge? You know what, to be honest, are you the same Cutting Edge that's on YouTube?
Yes.
Oh, well, Cutting Edge, we were fixing to read your comment here on the show, man, and get your thoughts on it.
Now.
Well, yeah, we don't need to now. So, can you give us, basically, the thought you were trying to make on the YouTube video? What are your thoughts on this promo, and who do you think it could be?
Well, I mean, it's possible to be John Cena. No one sees it coming. Thief in the Night. The children represent how he's always done the right thing. He's always been like the hero or the face of the company. And him having his back turned is either he's turning his back on the fans or he's in shame and the little girl looks like she's laughing at him. Like he's a big joke. And I think it will change everything. I mean, if it was him. And then the basketball could be symbolism of the fact that he wears like sports attires and stuff like that. I mean, that would shock wrestling, like the way Hogan, when he turned on the NWO. I mean, when he made the NWO, that shocked the world.
White men can't jump.
So you think it may be John Cena reinventing himself?
I mean, if they're smart, it would be something like that. I mean, it's probably going to be Jericho, let's all be honest, but...
Well, there was some interesting news that came through. That was provided from Chris. Raw that day, the 2nd of January, is coming from Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, man. The home of TNA.
Local advertisements that are going on, local banners and everything, and, publicity, is saying Chris Jericho is returning.
And I can confirm that because my cousin, who lives in Memphis, sent me a picture of one of the billboards. So,
well done, Memphis. You fucked up a storyline. Yeah.
Did you hear the Wormwood song from Fozzy?
Nope.
Listen to the lyrics.
Wormwood, Hilda, in a classroom where the woman's on, the big scene in the film is where she gets played about with the globe kind of thing, where there's a globe in the background. Hello. Hidden messages here.
Yeah, the lyrics for that song talk about a thief in the night, talk about judgment, and Jericho wrote it, so... I mean, that right there pretty much said that it was Jericho to me, but I'm hoping that they give us a swerve. Whoever it is should be a good guy. I mean, a bad guy, because he says he comes to judge the meek. Meek are good people, so it can't be a good guy unless they're not making sense.
CM Punk, probably.
Well, it's interesting you say that, Ashley, because, Rick Star, when I go over to you, this is a comment made from YouTube user SLBY2J. And in this comment, he says he has a new thought. The boy is Jericho. The girl is representing Punk. In the video, the boy is doing all work, and the girl keeps looking and seems to be copying his work. When the boy, Jericho, is in timeout, or Jericho's time off, The girl is looking to get more ideas, but nothing. But at the end, the girl is in the spotlight and smiling, whereas the boy is still doing the work. CM Punk is getting praised for Jericho's stuff, whereas Jericho is still working and will make him pay for it. Those were the comments he made on the video. Rick, how do you interpret that comment?
Well, again, as I jokingly said, I said last week, and of course it was more of a joke, we could claim that as Jim Morrison. With Melina, because Melina, everything that happened with Melina caused him for his downfall.
Could be Randy Savage.
He's not really
comes back from the grave. But, I mean, if you really look at, behind every great man stands a great woman. Now, who's to say, that Jericho might not come back by himself? He might come back with somebody else. But,
what about the woman
I don't think it's Morrison, but I really do think it's Jericho. But I mean, it's screaming so many different people and so many different things. I think
the best thing until it's if it wasn't for Memphis, I think there would have been about 7 or 8 names that was making people go, could it be that person? Could it be,
Yeah, exactly.
There's a veil of mystery over it, which
I think the big mystery is what's this person going to be and what's his role going to be, and I think that's it.
I kind of see the point of view though about the girl being CM Punk and mimicking the boy possibly, because what is CM Punk at the minute?
Did you
the best in the world at what he does?
Wait,
hold on, guys.
I'm really confused now. I haven't watched wrestling since probably back in the middle of October, before I gave up the internet. So you're saying CM Punk's a girl and he had a sex change operation? I'm lost.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I don't know how to respond to that, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah, it's a fair point, Billy. No, but I can, he's saying that he's the best, well, he says he's the best in the world and the best wrestler. And obviously, Jericho uses, I'm the best in the world at what I do. So, relatively the same.
Yeah, no, Jericho used to say that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Jericho says, I'm the best in the world at what I do. CM Punk says, I'm the best in the world.
Because he's taking a line from Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Oh, I noticed there's a station here now that shows Ring of Honor every week, but I don't watch it because I still don't like television.
Well, that's going to be another big story that we've could be talking up for later on. Ring of Honor is going to be coming on a marathon onto my TV on network television.
That's what it's on, my TV. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Ring
ladies
of
and
Honor's
gentlemen,
not bad. I've seen that before.
I have too. I have. I've seen a couple of the DVDs from Ring of Honor, especially a lot of matches that featured Raven, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Jerry Lynn, Mick Foley was even in there for a short period of time, and he's on the DVD I have. It's a
secretly I'm trying to turn Billy into watching Ring of Honor instead of SmackDown on December the 23rd because of the pay-per-view that's going on.
Hey, when I go on my road trip, maybe we can start that Louisiana campground wrestling matches in campgrounds. That would be fun.
I'm scared.
You should be.
But
Billy would put the shirt on the line.
Actually, there's one last comment I want to address and get your thoughts on before we head over to the blog / news of the week. It's from YouTube user Chump Ass, who's better known as, I believe he was Slick from Blog TV. I believe that's his YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
This is his YouTube. And by the way, for those of you who are listening, it's CHUUMPASS. That's his YouTube username. His comment says, I don't think that is The Undertaker, firstly because he had a similar campaign of vids announcing his return. Remember the February 2 11 thing, and not that Taker isn't big enough to have such a campaign again. It just doesn't make sense to me to have it done once again, since the last time wasn't really all that long ago. I take away heavily and only weaken the effects of such things in the future. I'm basically just waiting and not speculating, but it better be really good, someone expected. What are your thoughts on that?
I kind of see your point. I kind of see the point of that because, you know, at first everybody thought Chris Jericho or Undertaker, but, you know, you take into account all the other things, and, yeah, the fact, I would find it surprising that they would try and use two, well, they're not similar, but two of the same stylings. Because it's supposed to be like a mystery kind of thing, which it was until probably the second or definitely the third promo that Undertaker did last year. Well, earlier this year, should I say. But, yeah, I can see the point. The Undertaker thing is looking less and less likely. Obviously, it's extremely likely that he's going to come back and probably have his, 20-0 match this year. But then again, he may not, so...
I think he is. They said he's been working hard for it, and said, I've been reading news bits. I think he's ready for it. I think what they're doing is just keeping him on the sidelines because they know that he is injury-prone, and they don't want him to get injured before WrestleMania and say, oh, no, now he can't have it. I think they're keeping him and waiting. Probably by Royal Rumble, you'll probably see him pop up, if not right before.
Now, if they're bringing him... Go ahead, Rev.
No, I was going to make a comment. I think you're probably going to see him win the Royal Rumble and then go on to WrestleMania. And because he's got to go 20-0, because 20-0 looks much better for the DVD than 19-1.
I agree.
Even 19-0 doesn't look as good as 20-0.
Well, yeah, they got to give him the 20-0. And when you mentioned the Royal Rumble, he might come out around then and before. He'll probably be like what do they got, 20 people in that? He'll probably be the one that comes out number 20 to win the Royal Rumble, and then go on to WrestleMania and retire 20-0.
The thing is, I want there to be surprises in the Royal Rumble. Because if you remember back to the Royal Rumble in 2008, nobody thought Cena was coming out.
I can't remember.
No, but most people were like, Cena's actually back. He's supposed to be injured. What back? Last year we knew a week before, this year we knew a week before the event that pretty much Booker T was going to be in it. Nash was going to be in it. And I can't remember if there were any historical names that came back. I don't think there was, because you basically used the rest of the roster. So I'd be good to see, be good to see a surprise, like if it was Undertaker.
Well, my question is, if they're using this promo to bring back the Undertaker, will he still use the same gimmick that he's been using, or will they be bringing him in under a new gimmick into the WWE?
I'd like to see the American Badass come back.
Ironically, a lot of people have been saying that.
The problem is, it'd be the American Badass for one night only. It wouldn't seem like any purpose.
I agree. I think they'll bring him back as the Undertaker, but with another twist. Like last year, they did the Ain't No Grave, the Johnny Cash thing.
I mean, this
year, they could probably twist it.
That kind of relates, because I think I can know where this is going, the way I discuss it. This kind of relates to the Kane thing, because the third Kane promo also got broadcast on Raw, and it appears, possibly, due to the images, that Kane is going to be getting his mask back on his face.
But just the mask.
It's going to be a different variant. It's basically he's still get him out now, because obviously people know what he looks like without the mask. But I think
Well, I said we know what Rey Mysterio looks like without the mask, because when he was in Latino World Order, he went without the mask.
No, he went without the mask when he was part of the Filthy Animals in WCW.
That was it.
But still, same thing.
Yeah.
Same concept,
but,
same story.
you know, the storyline, well, not storyline, but the story is that Kane, when he wants to do his last run, he wants, you know, he's always said in interviews he'd like to go back to the mask character. To basically make it go full circle. He had the mask, then he didn't have the mask, and then he brings the mask back. And, you know, using that, I think it makes perfect sense for, you know, as much as I don't want to see it, there could be a third match between Undertaker and Kane in which they both retire together. Because they're supposed to be brothers, and, you know, brothers to the end, you know, they could go down, you know. I doubt they'll do a Buried Alive match at WrestleMania 28 with, you know, Rock and Cena, because that would probably upstage it, but then again, that would be good. Rock Cena upstage by Undertaker. Good old veteran.
Oh,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Cody Hawkins is here. Cody, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Bill.
Good to hear from you. We were just recently discussing the Kane promos. When you've seen the promos so far, what's your take on it?
Well, my take on these promos given towards the push on Kane, I mean, it seems like that's what it is, you know, and, you know, with every good promo, there's always a comeback, you know, and it is what it is. So if Kane brings back the mask, I mean, that's bringing back a former side of him that was there before the match that he lost his mask, whatever. I mean, yeah, I know there's a few guys that have taken upon the role of wearing the mask. I mean, hey, Festus, former WWE superstar, Festus was the first one of the first imposters of Kane. Other than The Undertaker, he was an imposter Kane as well. He was playing tricks with somebody's head. But that was actually pretty cool.
Even Kane was an imposter. He was fake Diesel.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know, I hate to sidetrack.
Yeah, forgive me on my voice. I'm starting to sound wrong like John Larry-Jadis over here.
Oh, God.
I hate to derail the conversation back to what we were just talking about, but Ministry brings up a good question in the chat room. He says, another thing with the third promo, what is the meaning behind Look Within?
Look within
the WWE.
Look within your heart and you'll find a truth or something. Look inside yourself.
Cutting Edge, what do you think? What do you think is the meaning behind Look Within?
I think it's somebody already in the organization that's there now. It's going to be a change from that person. That's why I thought Xena maybe, but it's going to be a change from that person that's already there.
Wait a minute. What I don't get is why they'd actually have a promo for a talent that's already on the roster.
Who's been gone for a long time that could come back and make a significant difference?
Lesnar?
No.
Batista?
No.
You better not be thinking Rey Mysterio.
No.
Well, say who then instead of quit saying no. Just say who.
Shane McMahon.
Shane McMahon. I like to.
Yeah,
I would like to see Shane back. I would get up and do the money dance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Money.
Hang on.
He's been gone. He left on bitter terms with his own father. His father's getting ready to retire. What do you think?
But didn't he sell his stock already?
Yeah, but he's family.
His family. That's blood.
Blood is thicker than dollars.
Yeah, you're right.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar.
Ching, bling, bling. Hang on. Funaki.
Hey, can you play that again so I can take my pants off and dance around my mom's living room?
It'd be nice if they connected the mysterious general manager to this person. That'd be nice.
Hey, Billy, did you tell everybody I've lost 75 pounds?
Damn. I don't think we have. Achievement unlocked.
Oh.
That's a whole shitload of weight. 10 gamer points.
Yeah, that's right,
Rev,
Mr.
you get, you also,
Roly-Poly
for losing that
Hawkins.
much weight,
The
you
iron-
also get this.
No.
Hold on, Rev.
No,
check this out. I got this for you, too.
No, I just wanted to let Mr. Roly-Poly Hawkins know I've lost 75 pounds. What you doing, boy?
Well, that's a plus.
And I'm going to be coming to a town in Louisiana near you.
Damn right.
Oh, boy. Me cowering in fear.
20 game points.
All right, gentlemen. It was good talking to you, and I'm going fishing.
Okay.
Rev, it's always great to hear from you,
Bye,
man.
Rev.
Take care, Rev.
Well,
Bye, Rev. Take care. Catch you again,
Andy.
Rev. Hello.
all right. Oh, Andy, I left a message on Sarah's Facebook.
No
She put
problem.
something
I'll
about,
have it.
you know that thing about people for the ethical treatment of animals?
Yes.
I changed it to people eating tasty animals.
To listen to the entire show, click on the link in the description box.
This is the Master, Chris Masters, and you are listening to WGS Radio on Blog Talk. Check it out.